Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, after 1.5 months, more than 1.5 months, our CDS and NDA results have been announced. Finally, 8,796, if I'm not wrong, of you have passed in CDS examination, and there's good number of candidates who have passed in NDA examinations as well. But Uh, the truth be told, over here, right in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, that most of you, 4 5 lakhs of you, have been appearing for this examination. But despite that, only less than 10,000 of you have found your name to the list, right? So most of you have not found your names into the list, and I'm, uh, I'm really sorry on my part if at all there could have been something that could have been done from my side. I really apologize on that side. What I would say, and you know the drill, guys. You need to learn from the failure, and you need to get back on the track as soon as possible if you haven't really found your names into the list. And I tell you honestly, if you haven't found your name in the list, right now you will be feeling low, you will be feeling bad about all these things, stuff that is happening to you, and you will feel bad about this thing for maybe 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 1 week, or 1 month. Okay, and that will probably give you a lot of motivation to get back on track and uh, get started with your preparation right away. But the consistency over here would be the key, ladies and gentlemen. That is all I would say to all those of you who could not find their names into the UPSC list. All I would say that please forget whatever has happened right away, and take time, take 1 day, 2 day of your time, evaluate yourself, and I would urge you to even evaluate whether or not you want to pursue this, that as well you have to think of it. Okay, it's not like blindly just coming into it, and if you think that this is not for you, you might also want to look for other careers as well. But all I have realized in my life is that, ladies and gentlemen, that if you really want it, you will have it. So the question you have to honestly ask from the deeper self of yours, from the deepest core of your hearts, the answer has to come that yes, I really want this. And so, if that is the case, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back onto the track, and let's make it happen, and let's find our name into the UPSC list. I tell you, that's a very magical feeling. Yeah. And yeah, for all those of you who have made it, many congratulations. But, ladies and gentlemen, the battle has now just begun. Okay, your battle, your toil has just begun, and the amount of preparation, the amount of focus, the amount of time that you have invested during your written examination, and that is supposed to be increased by at least 2 to 3 folds, so as to ensure that you are with no stone unturned, right? And many of you might have passed your examination like me. I used to pass this examination every single time because you are good with academics. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's not sufficient for you to be good with academics alone, but you are supposed to have that hunger inside you. You are supposed to have that passion inside you to really have it in you. In order to answer to that question, that do you have it in you, you really need to have it in you. And the good part is that you can inculcate inside you by your habits, by your actions. So it's the time for you to double down onto your actions, okay, and leave no stone unturned. And for everything Stay tuned over here at my Forges Academy channel, and we'll talk more about it, and we'll start with the written examination preparation as soon as possible. And fingers crossed for your FCAT results. I hope that will be a much respite to you for sure. All the best. Jai Hind. And a soldier is one who gets back on track, whenever they face some XYZ kind of defeat. Okay, come on, just life, cheer up, and get back on the track and get started with the ship. Okay, bye bye. Take care. Jai Hind.